Woo woo woo. Nice. They got him, Luigi.
God dang it, Luigi.
You're too cute and smart to have gotten caught this way.
At McDonald's?
Right. Out in the open?
I don't know why he didn't go to Canada immediately. That was my first thought was, like, you go to Canada.
Yeah, just lay low.
And just hang out.
You can have everything delivered to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said he had the 3D gun on him still, too.
I use a 3D gun?
Yeah, a 3D printed gun.
So he printed it?
Uh-huh. And then kept it on him.
Oh, wow.
To get caught at McDonald's.
That's crazy.
TikTok seems to think that he is a genius and that he's playing a game, like a Monopoly style game, because Altoona is like on something about
Altoona, Pennsylvania, where he was caught.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something about Monopoly, like it's on the boardwalk, the railroad.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is on the boardwalk.
And so, like, I guess there's like some Monopoly themes, and so they're like, he's a genius.
Oh.
An adorable 6'2", gay Italian genius.
While he is all those things, we do have to remember that you can't just go around killing people.
Well, yeah.
It's gonna cause we can't be like, good job. It's gonna cause anarchy.
I didn't say good job, but
anarchy. Anarchy.
I don't know what it means, but I like it.
Right. Like it's hard because. But hopefully this gets things for people to listen, like maybe corporations to listen, because at the end of the day, you guys, we fight like about red and blue and Kamala and Trump and blah, 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 blah. But it's really the corporations who are making all this economy crazy, who are just raising their prices, who don't care anything about us, who get all the tax breaks. Like, why?
Businesses are considered people. Like they're considered human, entities.
Yes, and people just...
And no.
And then, like, all of the, like, executives make tons and tons and tons and tons of money, and all, like, the worker bees don't like anything. And it's crazy. And they get us to fight each other so we don't pay attention to the big, greedy corporations. And then the insurance companies are even worse. Poor Luigi got denied, messed up his back, and got all denied, like...
Yeah, there was something about he was supposed to have a back surgery.
Yes. And it's just, like, but that's the American... medical system.
Well, CEOs are taking their, private information off, websites and stuff, taking precautions, and it's like, well...
Yes.
I mean, you can't be greedy bastards like that forever and not expect...
Somebody's gonna
get mad.
Right. And really affect... Because, we've been mad, but it just... There's no punishment for them.
Yeah.
So they're like, you guys are mad? You're still going to buy it. You're still going to, what are we going to do? So there's been no punishment.
Right.
Or no repercussions for them. So now...
Yeah, you can't fight big corporations like that. Like, all these companies buying all these houses and then being big, fat, dumb jerk faces about stuff. Like, I'm going to raise your rent. You can't have this. You can't have that. Yes. But you got to... Look, housing is not a luxury. Healthcare is not a luxury. Like, why are we putting profits over people, people's homes and health? That's crazy.
Girl.
But I'm glad the conversation at least is being had now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hate that, someone had to die. I don't want to be like, ding dong, the witch is dead, which is super bad, too. Yes, you should never... there should not be a song after anyone dies. It's not a glorious song.
Not a banger like that.
Yes. No matter who that person is. Right? That's terrible. Everybody calm down. But, it is. At least the conversation's being had.
Right.
But, and just, I know, Luigi, he's, it's hard to, when you're good looking and you did something for justice in the name, you're just gonna, sorry, the public just kind of takes over and makes you a saint.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything came in the right package. It just came in the right, like, if he was kind of, like, weird looking or, like, cracked out, we'd be like,
No, but, like, you got them abs.
Right, yeah.
And you're Italian.
Because we were just, like, looking.
And Ivy League.
Yeah, we were looking through, I was like, he's not, they're not wrong. He's pretty good looking. I would be charmed by him as well.
Yeah, the hashtag Luigi Mangione is love it.
Yes.
They're even having, like, did you see that one with the people that tell the news?
Newscasters?
Yes. And they're talking to each other, and people are, like, yelling from the jail that he's in.
Yeah, that's what I was just watching.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
But they're saying, like, he doesn't have a TV and his living conditions suck.
Oh.
That he's in solitary confinement right now.
He's got too much influence, too much power.
They've been having, like, photo shoots and stuff with him, though. They've had, like, 3 or 4 of them. They're like...
God bless him and his family. So, I hope... I don't know. It's hard to know who, like...
Yeah, who do you cheer for?
Right? Like,
I'm not that sad. I mean, I'm sure that's bad. I'm not judging. Not my job. Like, I'm sad that somebody lost their life.
Right.
But at the same time, like, how many lives were affected by that one person's decision? So, I don't know.
I think
it's a toughie.
It is a toughie. I think everyone's more mad at old girl. The
McDonald's
girl. What's her name?
I don't know.
Let's look at her name.
Ramelle was like, her name is
out there.
And she didn't, you said she didn't even get her reward.
She didn't even get her, because she called 911 instead of the tip number. So they were like, you called
technicality.
You called the police, not the police.
That's a pre-existing condition now. We already heard it through 911.
So, she can't, I know that, I think the name of her McDonald's is out there. She don't have any money. Probably don't have any money. She works at McDonald's, and she didn't get her 10K, which was only 10K.
Right.
Like, calm down. If you really want me to snitch, you better come up with some money.
Right.
On Luigi.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you at my house and then hold him for ransom.
Right.
But treat him real good while he's there.
Right. But so she didn't get her 10K and she snitched. And oh my God, the Burger King ads and stuff. When I first saw it, I was confused. I was like, what is Burger King talking about? And I had to look it up, and I was like, wow.
Well, what did they say? We don't snitch.
We don't snitch. And their burgers are better.
A Burger King is better.
Yes. My mom, for the longest time, was a McDonald's girly. For all our life. McDonald's. And then, in the last 2 years, a year or so, she switched to burger because McDonald's has just gotten her order wrong one too many times. And sometimes you gotta go, enough is enough. Yeah. Gosh darn it.
I mean, I can't take it anymore.
I can't. Because that was her little
That was her little treat.
Yeah.
Aw. And now she's like, now I got flame grilled.
Yeah, but I think she's totally fine. And then also she gets a little small vanilla shake. And the damn McDonald's shakes be 80% of the time only working.
Well, I got some little Burger King coupons. You can take them on.
I sure will. She would appreciate it. So, yeah, they just messed up her 2 times. So now she's going to Burger King on Friday.
Now you're snitching on our Luigi over here.
You mess up Italian order.
Robin Hood, not Robin Hood. What is it? Who is the?
Yeah, who?
He's not robbing from the rich and giving to the poor, but he is a little vigilante.
V for Vendetta, that. I only saw that movie once, but it was kind of like that, like a social.
I don't remember.
It was something.
What's the movie?
It was like a vigilante.
Yeah.
Type, but it was pretty good because remember they used V's a lot. Remember he would go on tirades and they'd be all V's, and I'm like, that was really clever.
Should be a rapper.
There were that many words that start with the letter V. Good job, Vendetta.
Oh, thesaurus.
Very clever.
Where's
going?
Yeah, I don't know.
Old girl. You want me to, or does it matter?
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
We're not gonna go get her or nothing.
No. Go ahead. You were about to say something.
But I don't know. I'm curious to see how it all pans out. Because, there's even people, talking about how you could do, a jury nullification. And basically the jury, it's the jury decides that there's no punishment to fit the crime. And the judge can't make you do a verdict. And you can't retry that. And so they're pick jurors that will do a juror nullification. I don't know if that's real. That's on. I've gone down the TikTok rabbit hole with this.
It's pretty crazy.
I'm curious to see if he is like a mad genius, if there's like, or if he's just a person that's just really hurting. You know,
right?
I'm curious.
Right. I think kind of both. I don't know if he's a mad genius. Yeah, I feel like he's just really hurting. But who knows? Maybe he is. Her name is Nancy Parker, and it was 50,000, not 10,000. I thought I saw 10,000.
Well, she ain't got none of it. That's messed up. That's so messed up. So, anyway.
So, yeah, interesting. What are your thoughts on it? Let us know in the comments.
Are we mad at him?
Yeah.
Are we like, I mean, he's kind of cute. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's going to get away with murder.
No. He's definitely going to, like, bro, you got to serve some time.
Right.
I understand, but you got to serve some time.
Right. I don't know. It is just funny how, like, you decide which person to sympathize for.
Yeah, that's what I have trouble, like, wrapping my head around. I'm like, yeah, you guys, like, I know that he's like, I know he looks good, but let's all keep it rational and don't let his...
I don't know. I mean, if he wasn't so handsome, I still think I'd be like...
Yes, but it's been shown that being prettier helps you throughout things like this. Things like when you get in trouble, you don't get in as much trouble. So I think it's a factor. I do believe it is a factor. But I'm not saying that people, if he was not handsome, I think we'd be like, yay, still all the hell. I think the only way we would be like looking at him crazy is if like, I don't know, he was like I said, if it was like somebody like on drugs or maybe just drunk driving or something like that.
Right.
But I think if it was a woman, maybe they'd be a little bit more harsh on, I don't know. If it was a black person.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I just can't see, because of who it was, because of the CEO of, if it was the exact same thing in any, like, gender or color, if, like, someone shot someone and had those pose and, like, clearly saw after, I think we would all be like, doesn't matter. I don't think we'd all be hailing that person as a hero.
I agree.
No matter if they're black, white,
yeah.
woman. We'd be like, good job!
But then also, like...
Maybe he went too far. Maybe.
But also, I mean,
yeah,
yeah, the memes are pretty hilarious.
Yes, it's.
But it's not. It's so sorry. We're just laughing at it. We're trying to like save ourselves like in 12 minutes of talking shit.
Hilarious. But don't laugh. Don't laugh, y'all. It's not funny.
But also,
did you see the page? Stitches get stitches.
We'll put it on our stories.
We obviously,
so anyways.
Yeah. Well, another person that we might have to be like... So we got to talk about Jay-Z for a second.
Just for a minute.
Just for a minute, because we don't want to bring down the mood. We've been having fun talking about the other dead person.
But no, Jay-Z it's starting with him.
Yes, so we'll
Everyone
see.
said it was coming.
Everyone said it was coming. And I will say this because like it's just one of those things. Like we just don't know. First of all, celebrities are people. We have to like I try not to worship. I know you'll probably think that I do worship Beyonce, but I really do just try to just enjoy her music.
Right.
And I try not to be like. Because some people were like, I know what hospital she was born in, and I know this and this. I'm like, that lady's personal life is ain't nothing to do with me. Like, when she releases an album, when she's going on tour, that's what I'm worried about.
Right.
Because we all doing crazy stuff.
Right.
All of us doing some crazy stuff where people are like, what? So anyway, I try not to judge. I do, but I'll try not to. So... The interesting thing to me about this whole thing that makes me kind of be like, is it's a civil lawsuit, not a criminal.
Right. Because they're saying that Jay-Z R-worded a 13-year-old girl.
With P. Diddy there.
Yeah. And it's a civil lawsuit, not a criminal one.
And P. Diddy has a criminal lawsuit. I think he probably has numerous. Both civil and criminal. So civil, you can't go to jail. They just want you to settle and give them some money. Yeah. So that's the only thing that kind of like makes you get paused. Like, if you were, no matter how old you are, if you're 43 and you're like, you awarded me when I was 13, don't you want them to go to jail?
Yeah. I want you to pay for it.
Yeah. So that's the
not just money wise.
Right. But also, I don't want to sit here and be like, nah, and then like not accuse, not believe a victim or whatever.
Yeah. Well, sometimes once the first person comes out, then that's when like other people do too.
Yes.
So right. I feel like you're kind of just like waiting to see if like what else is gonna drop.
You're right about that.
Because it does usually start with like one person,
right,
and then continues. You hear that, CEOs? It starts with one. Just kidding. But
and then like another debate that I've seen online is people being like, should Beyonce divorce him? Which I'm like, that's not for any of us to be talking about. I don't know. Like, I just feel like that's a terrible question to ask. I think she should divorce him. Who are you?
Right?
Get out the people's marriage. So
yeah, but then it would be like, and then she just dumped him and then going that tough.
Right. So I don't think that's a fair question for any of us to be talking about. Like, not one of us. I do not know.
Yeah, if you don't know somebody's marital status, then just don't talk about it. How's your husband?
Right.
That's all it needs to go.
That's all, yeah.
Not great, said Beyonce.
Right.
I mean.
There's a famous, there's Dorinda on Real Housewives of New York, and there's a famous line from her when she's like, someone asked her how she doing, and Dorinda is sometimes is crazy, just some good one on her. She's not fucking around. And she was like, get away from me. You're always being so fake. Oh, how you doing? Not well, bitch. And that's what Beyonce saying.
Beyonce's like,
not well, bitch.
I mean,
sometimes you're not well.
Sometimes things happening.
Yes.
Oh.
Sometimes shit. So I don't know, but that's another situation. I don't know who to pray for.
I know.
I pray for everybody to be okay.
Everyone involved.
Because I don't know. I don't want to be not praying for the victim, but also like if the victim's not telling the truth, I want to not. I don't know.
Right. I don't know what to do.
I hope things are the way they are supposed to be.
Yeah.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What can we do?
What can you do?
Hope everybody's alright.
Yeah.
And I just hope everything is better. Like, everybody stop doing, like, corporations stop being greedy. People in the industry stop doing terrible things to young people, take advantage of people.
Yeah.
Like, everybody just stop with all
How
this.
much money do you need?
Right.
How much sex do you need? Like, how much house do you need? Like, how many houses can you live in at one time?
It's like, if there's a young star coming up, just let that young star be.
Right?
Like, why do you have to be like, we're gonna R-word you? Like, that's awful. Just...
Yeah. It's weird.
Just let people be.
No, weird.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's just stressing us out.
Well.
It's almost Christmas.
Right? Well, I don't know how to translate to this, so I'm just going to go for it.
And better news.
Exactly. I'm obsessed with Doechii Tiny Desk. I cannot get enough of it, y'all. It's so good.
It's really good. She's very talented.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
Yes,
and
she's
the
very
whole
beautiful.
Band is all black women.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. The
braids.
bass player is like the coolest chick that has ever existed on Earth.
I'm like, yes.
She looks so cool the whole time. And there's a tenor sax player and a trumpet player. And everybody's good.
Yeah. And I'm looking at it like, they practiced it a lot. So I guess because to me, Tiny Desk, I thought like it was I don't know why I thought it was like some kind of improv. But no, you practice.
Yeah.
Rehearse.
Yeah, because like, when you...
Because they were so tight and they looked so good.
Yeah, but they're flawless. So that's a whole new...
That's why I was like...
Yeah, that's a whole new kind of, like, production. Like, you have to really practice that, especially with the band.
Yes.
And the band was tight.
Yeah, the band was so good. And the way, like, they all
looked similar, but not, like, exactly alike. Yeah. It was pretty so good.
Yeah.
It was very much like a storytelling. I liked her, like, her little sidekick. They'd have like conversations. That was so fun.
Girl, and then they went to a praise break. Like, what, girl? I think a praise break, like a greatly like unexpected praise break, is like, well,
sign me up. I'm in.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
A slow clap.
Yes.
I thought.
I know. I'm like, oh no, was that my tap?
Do we need a praise break right now?
Right?
Please Do not mess them up.
Right. But yeah, it was pretty darn amazing. Everybody looked, just the look alone.
Yeah, the look
in the sound.
Their braids looked
flawless.
so good with their beads.
Right, those beads were...
And they were like big old beads,
yes,
too.
I liked them a lot.
Yeah, I loved it. I've listened to it several times.
Yeah.
Last
and her
night,
album.
What?
The Alligator album.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good album. She's a talented one, that Doechii.
I didn't know. I mean, just like, 2 weeks ago, we were talking about Grammy nominations.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, they said 4-time Grammy nominated Doechii. I was like, wait a minute. Like, I didn't realize that only 2 weeks ago, I was like, I don't know anything about her.
Mm.
And now I'm like.
Nominated this year?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This is her first time? What's she nominated for? Now I gotta see.
Like, all the stuff, like,
all
best
the
new
mains.
artists
Ooh.
And, yeah, all the good stuff. I think so.
Let's see. Oh, speaking of, I have to remind me, I'm going to tell you something about Oscar nominations in a second.
Oh, it's so good.
Doechii.
She has, like, I don't know, you can tell that she, like, has some, like, really strong 90s vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Like, I've got some Busta Rhymes in there. I felt some Wu-Tang. I felt some Lauryn Hill. I felt some Black Eyed Peas. Yes. And I, like, people get offended when, like, I'm not trying to say, like, you sound like this person. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying, like, I can hear, like, those just, like, tiny, like, inflections in her voice and stuff.
Right.
Like, I'm like, oh, yeah. Probably, like, Will Smith. Like, I could see a lot, like, her, I don't know.
No,
I just loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the horns were so good.
Yeah, it was, I definitely, you need to check it out, because you're going to be like,
yes.
When people have that, like, when they get, I love it when people get into character for performances, like, you can see, like, them change. Mm-hmm. If I was a Christian woman, I'd say it was a shapeshifter. That's when that devil get in you. But I'm sorry, I like it when that happens. You can see incredible. And you can see when it's a different person.
Yeah.
Like, because normally it's so funny how performers are usually kind of shy. Like the best performer, like Beyonce and like Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, like they're kind of shy. And then when you see them and Doechii on that first, when she's like growling at the, you're just like, that freaking gets you into it. You're like, oh, we perform, we doing this.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yes, like I am.
That I was sold when she started doing that growl thing
same way when
with her eyes. I was like,
I was like, oh, she talking to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
okay,
I'm gonna perform.
We're getting our tits up right now.
Let's do it. So and she's nominated for Best Rap Album, Best Rap Performance to Nissan Altima. I like that song. So I put that on my running playlist. And then Best New Artist.
Yeah.
Well, praise Jesus. Good job, Doechii.
Yeah, that was really
I wish you
good.
the best, honey.
For real, for real.
We're going to have to make sure we watch that.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar was saying, like, she's up and coming, like, that she's the one to watch.
Yes.
Excited.
Right. Oh, speaking of, because their Golden Globes came out too, and you know Golden Globes are like the precursor to the Oscars. Right? So, because me and Leslie are gonna go see Wicked next week after we record. So I'm excited. I cannot wait. Because at first I was like, okay, just wait to see it. But then like as I like started, I'm like, she needs to see it at the theater, and I'm like, and she needs to see it now.
Have you seen the TikToks where it's like when you convince your bestie to watch Wicked with you, and they like have their notebooks and they're like.
That's how we need to go. Like, I can't wait. I think you're gonna like it. I think you are. If you don't, I'm gonna be sad. So just act like you like it.
Okay.
Like, but it's
now you'll never know.
Right. So I can't wait. So we can really, really yes. But anyway, so it got nominated for like I think Best Musical Comedy, Best Supporting and Main Actor. Not songs, because the songs are not original. Costume, when you see the costumes, you'll be like, yes.
For sure.
Set design, stuff like that.
Yeah. And
then they're predicted to win. Ariana's predicted to win an Oscar, but Cynthia Erivo is not. She'll get nominated, but she's not going to win the Best Actress. Because Elphaba is the main, and Glenda's considered the supporting.
Oh.
Even though they're pretty.
Right.
Do you know Do some theater knowledge. Do you know how you identify the main character of a movie or a book or something like that?
No.
It's the person who changes.
Oh.
Yes. Not the person that everybody thinks is the person that has the most lines or that's there the most. It's the person who changes.
Interesting.
Yes. So think about that. Let that simmer.
I like it.
Yeah.
So main character energy means you're changing.
It means you're changing. Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
Yeah. That's.
Well, hey.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Anytime you're in the theater trivia group,
there you go.
And they ask you the $1 million question, you'd be like, "Oh shit! I listened to this on the podcast.
The podcast. I know.
She told me."
Well, I didn't know how I was going to gateway into this next one, but you did it great for me.
Thanks.
Do you? Okay, here's another piece of trivia for you.
Okay.
So I watched Trap, the M. Night Shyamalan movie, the other day.
Yes.
And you already saw it, and you weren't that impressed, right?
Right.
Because there wasn't really a big twist in it, right?
Yeah. No.
So do you know who Lady Raven is in the movie?
Uh-huh.
Do you know who the actress is?
No.
That's M. Night Shyamalan's daughter.
Oh, that makes sense.
So she got to sing like 18 full-length songs on a stage and her daddy made a movie about it, and then she got to save the...
So is she like an up-and-coming actor?
Now I guess she is.
That's the twist. Let's make a movie. Let me make a movie around my baby.
I mean...
Let me think of how I can do this.
That's a Nepo baby right there.
Well, praise Jesus. Go ahead. We need some more Indian Nepo babies. Where the Indian Nepo babies? There we go. We'll keep them coming.
Yeah, because I was like, why did they make this movie?
Right, because wasn't it very like I thought maybe it wasn't gonna be Josh Hartnett or something, because that's just like very, M. Night Shyamalan. You're like,
right.
So I thought maybe the daughter it was or something, but it was like, oh, it was him the whole time. Okay. That's what I figured.
Yeah. Now that you are like thinking about it, and Lady Raven is M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, you're like, right.
Right. He was just trying to
get his baby on the silver
But
screen.
it still could have done a little bit. I feel like he still could have done it a little bit more creatively. Like I said, like, I don't know, maybe had it to be like one of that crazy mom that was always trying to, I don't know, something, or the wife, or do something M. Night Shyamalan. So then you really get your baby out there, because everyone's like, did you see the twist?
Right.
On Trapped. And the concert they went to was quite amazing, wasn't it?
She was an excellent singer.
Right. She reminded me of Ariana Grande. That's what I felt like it was trying to be, like an Ariana Grande type person in my head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I watched this girl on Jamie French. I follow her on YouTube. But she had like a whole 40-minute deal about how the movie Trap is awful. And she was not impressed at all. But she got really mad at the movie Old too. She was like, this is garbage.
Old? I didn't think I saw Old.
Old is the one where they go to the beach and time goes by really fast, and the kids age. Everybody ages so fast.
Yeah. I don't know why those movies like that kind of really get to the core of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it just makes me it's too heart-wrenching. Like what's the movie with Robin Hood and Jack?
Oh, yeah. That is a hard one.
Yeah, so I'm like, ever since then, I'm like, and then Benjamin Button.
I have never watched that.
Yeah, it's just...
Meet Joe Black? Nope.
I've seen Meet Joe Black.
When he got hit by that bus and bounced, Jeff laughed, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
I know when, and that's why sometimes, heart-wrenching movies, I'm like, man, I'm gonna cry my ass off. So that's why...
The Green Mile.
Right. So I don't know about, what...
My Girl. Oh, Lord.
We're not gonna watch that again.
No. We need to do a triple dipper of movies that I loved, but I will never, ever watch again.
Girl, my number one, I'll tell you... Oh,
I'll tell us right now. Impromptu triple dipper.
It's the one with Will Smith.
Oh.
I Am Legend.
Oh.
I'm stressed out thinking about it right now. Girl, that movie stresses me out.
I read that book before I saw the movie, and that is a good one.
It's so good. Will Smith does such a good job in it. It's like peak Will Smith, where you're like, oh, he fine. girl, and he's the only one in the movie, but it's amazing.
Yeah, it's just him and the dog.
And the dog, Lord, she's girl, and him trying to race home before it dark every time. I'm like, girl, and then he gets caught.
Oh my
remember?
God,
And he woke
yes.
up and he's upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I remember one time like wanting to watch it again, and it started, and I like started thinking about all the things, and I was like, oh, stop it.
Can't handle this. I already raised my heart rate this morning working out. I cannot do it again.
I always say like because you know like spoiler alert if you haven't seen this old ass movie, the reason like they had a cure for cancer and then they created zombies and then the zombies started taking over the world in the apocalypse or whatever. And then his family, the way his family died was he was like trying to get them off of, because they're in New York, he's trying to get them away from the mayhem and like into the country or whatever. And he put him on a helicopter because he was like a big time doctor. He put him on a helicopter, and then the helicopter crashed immediately because something happened. And I always say, if I was in an apocalypse, that's how I would like to. Like before the even mayhem really started, I want to be like,
you don't even want to see
it. Have me go down in the airplane.
I'm safe. I'm safe.
Yes.
And then like you're just dead.
I don't even want to be safe because I still got to worry about like.
Yeah, but you think for a second you're safe.
Oh, for a second, yeah. And I have like my kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're just like on a plane. Yeah, and then the plane crashes.
Yeah, I'd want to be on the plane, not the one watching the plane.
I know. Because I'm like, oh no, I got to stay here with these zombies. No, I don't want to survive the apocalypse.
I wouldn't be good. I'd be breathing too loud. I can't run. Like if I was in a situation where I had to be quiet for a zombie, I would get the giggles.
Or like the poops. Your stomach was starting to like.
Me and you would be like here on the podcast. I'd be like,
shut up. Oh my God, it sounds terrible.
I would not be good.
And then like that would be your constant life. Like you knew life before then, which was like already kind of like
right. First Luigi, and now this.
So it was already kind of hard, even though you have all the luxuries you need. And then you want me to go survive with
now there's no Wi-Fi?
No Wi-Fi, no internet. I can't take a shower, I can't shave my legs, can't get my dreads retwisted. I can't oh my God, I can't exfoliate, like, what? I can't take a hot shower.
No hot water?
Yes. I can't eat a nice, delicious meal of salmon bites in the air fryer. Or whatever. So you want me to go and survive, and I'm still constantly afraid of zombies? No, just let me die in the airplane. Take me to the king. He's waiting on me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
don't let me survive.
Me and the baby, all of us, all at once. Leslie, everybody who I love. Your last name Ferguson, Reynolds. I can go down the line.
Let's go. Let's just go together.
Yeah, ranking down. Like, I'll send the list out. Yes. We all get on the plane, and the plane is going down.
If you are a listener of the podcast right now, you are invited. You're one of us,
girl.
Well, thank goodness we don't have to deal with that.
Thank goodness.
All right, you got anything else this week?
What are we into?
Yeah, what are you into?
Oh my gosh. Okay, real quick. Okay, so Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. It is it's like one of its best one of the best seasons of Housewives I have seen in a long time.
I might have to check it out.
It is, because you know what it is? It's a perfect mixture of like light comedy, but also a little bit of drama, but nothing too. Because sometimes they be getting like into like stuff, and you're like, this is not even fun. And they take it, but like it's just fun. Like they banter about like the stupidest stuff. There are women on there. There's the newbie. She's awesome. There's a new friend named Brittany. She's dumb as hell, but just great. She just wants to be an Osmond, because you know they're in Salt Lake. It's so like the Osmonds are like top tier in Salt Lake City. Like if you want to be, they have like an Osmond, like they have a whole street named after them, and it's like behind a gated community. You want to get to Osmond Lane, because that's where like the fanciest houses. Salt Lake City is insane. I think that's why the reality TV is so good there. Probably because I think we're all like, what?
Yeah, you would not ever find me be like, you want me to try to live on that street with y'all?
Yes. No. I don't want to care about freaking Osmond.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like, you Mormons are weird. All y'all.
Well, open your little gates after when y'all decorate for Christmas or something. Right. I don't know.
So, okay, but I have to tell you about this one scene that was like one of the best scenes I've seen in Housewives. It's hilarious. But let me just go through it real quick. So, Angie's on there. She's Greek, and she has to tell you that she's Greek all the time, which is funny because she reminds you of the dad on My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Because she does. At any chance, she tells you that she's Greek, and you're like, and she's like, the Greeks came up with this. The Greeks, I'm like, it is true, they do that. Like, good for you, Angie. You be Greek and proud, baby.
Exactly.
But she's Greek, and okay, so this Brittany is the clueless one, like totally delusional clueless. I would just hang out with her just to hear what she said. I would not like her, but I was just like, what is she saying? She's just worried about her image and she's dating an Osmond guy that treats her terribly, but just because his last name is Osmond.
Right.
And she's going off and on. Okay, obviously she's a Mormon. She got mad at Angie because Angie she had some kind of Mormon Bible reading, and Angie brought a gift, and it was a bottle of wine. And so Brittany was like, why would you bring that to the Mormon place? But it was at her house. So Angel just bringing a gift, right? And she was like, "Girl, I didn't think you drink." And
she drinks wine.
Girl, Brittany be getting So she's like, "Girl, I seen you drink, and you dating Donnie Osmond, and you dating all." She's like on the dating app. She's dating all kinds of men. So she's like, "Girl, I didn't see you dating all kinds of men." Boo, boo, boo. I'm sorry, I didn't know that was. I'm just trying to bring you a gift. So she's like, "Don't be."
Wine back.
Yeah, she's like, "Girl, don't be." And then, but Brittany was like, "Oh my God, she slut shames me because Angie said, you be dating all these guys." That's not slut shaming. That's just me pointing out that you're being a hypocrite, right? So Brittany just like, "Oh, you slut shamed me." So they was at this event or whatever. She's like, "You slut shamed me," and she's like, and then she went and go to her the new girl Ramen. She was like, "I can't believe it, Angie slut shamed me." And Ramen was like, "Oh no!" And then she's like, "You know why she probably slut shamed me? Because she probably does that with her husband." But like, I don't know. And Angie and her husband married for 25 years. But so she's trying to imply
have sex.
I don't know. She was trying to imply that Angie was a slut herself. That's why she was slut. Okay. So she came in. So then Ramen was like, "I'm gonna go tell Angie, right?" So Ramen was like, "Girl, she out here talking shit about you, Angie." And she's like, "What'd she say?" She said that you was a slut. And then so Angie was like, "What?" So she was like, "Girl," to Brittany, "Girl, no, you didn't. Tell me that." Like that. She's like, "Girl, with your porn star hair. You with your high body count hair, your high body count titties, your high body count dress." And then Brittany was like, everybody was cracking up, right? Because that was a good read. She was like, She was like, "Oh, high body count." And then what made the scene even better was when she's reading your high body count, this, and this. One of the other housewives, Lisa Barlow, was like, "You do need a Kerastene treatment." Talking about her hair. She was like, "You do need." I wasn't gonna say anything.
A hot oil treatment would go a really long way, though. She is not wrong.
Yes. And then Brittany left one, and then Lisa Barlow goes, "You just slut shamed her hair." And it was great. It was just such good comedy, such greatness. And y'all need to get into. It is funny. There's so many funny moments.
It's hilarious.
Yes.
Like, it's so petty. I wouldn't be doing that with people, but I would sure go to a party and laugh.
Yeah, and laugh. I'm glad. I would be like so. Sometimes I think like, should I make it a goal to be a friend of and just be the comedy relief on a? Because I wouldn't want to read anybody. No, I would if you like pushed me. If you like came and was like, "Ramelle, she said," I'd be like, "What?" Then I would.
Yeah,
I would. But like a fun like that.
Yeah.
Like you have high body count, like not being like an idiot about it. Like everybody's
like actually mean.
Yes, but like stuff like that, I would have fun. And then the way she was like, "You do need a Kerastene treatment."
See, that's mine kind of. Yeah.
I was gonna hand you some conditioner. I have some in my car.
I think I have a coupon in my bag. I'll hand it to you at the end of the party.
Girl, but it's just great. I'm sorry, I feel like I talked forever, but I had to like set the scene and I wanted y'all to know. Like,
you slut shamed her hair.
Like, girl, why did you do that to her?
I'd be like, "No, she's gonna be crying all night about this."
And now that's my new insult. Like, girl, whatever, you got hot body count hair. Get out of my face.
That's great. I love it. All right, I might try to watch it.
Okay.
Because Paul's going to be home for like 2 weeks, so I'm going to take advantage of it. Watch.
So what do you think you're going to start this season, or are you going to go from season 1?
No, I'm not going to go from season 1. I'll start this season. if I can. Can I?
I mean, you always can, but I just wonder if it's better if you start.
Well, what season are they on?
On 5.
That's a lot, girl. I've even stopped watching Sister Wives. I don't even watch Sister Wives anymore. I just wait for the recaps.
Yeah, okay, no,
so
you
boring.
can. Because you know what? Because, yeah, you can do season. Yeah, I think you can.
Maybe like 4.
I think it'll be
Bronwyn's new, right?
Bronwyn, yeah, I think, you know what? I think this is a
I'll
good
come
season.
in with Bronwyn.
Okay, so season 5.
All right.
I think you'll be okay. Like, when I started thinking about it, I'm like, no, you'll be okay. You can come on season 5.
And then I'll just ask you if I'm confused.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the bad people, Jen Shaw's gone, Monica's gone, and I feel like they kind of started over. So I think you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. Do it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do it, and then we can talk about it.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Like, girl, they are crazy.
I'll be Ramelle next week, watching Housewives and Wicked.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, girl.
I'm
just enjoying the last of my 3-year-old up in here.
Yay.
Tomorrow is her last day of being 3. The day this releases.
Birthday party.
I know. We're going to go to Chuck E. Cheese. It's weird having a December birthday baby because, I have everything decorated for Christmas, but my brain is not in Christmas mode.
Right. Not until
after her birthday. And then it's like, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Right.
Checking our list twice. We are having a Rudolph themed birthday.
Okay, cute.
It's very cute. It was gonna be dinosaurs, but she likes Rudolph a lot. That's her favorite song. Like year round, we sing Rudolph.
That's right, you sure do.
She loves it.
Okay.
This one, see, I'm crafty. This one, I thought that was gonna work, but that's not.
Santa came to
looks like he had too much coffee. We're not going to use that one. But I'm going to make gingerbread reindeer cookies.
Very nice.
And a reindeer cake. So I'm excited. And I'm going to have a 4-year-old.
You have a 4-year-old.
Wild.
Girl, go get your ass a job.
In this economy?
What are you doing?
Now I'm excited. I'm excited for the next chapter. I'm excited for, Christmas. And she's getting to the age where it's, all magical and fun. So... good stuff. This keeps flashing.
Yes, I know.
It's all good.
Okay.
It's still going. So, but yeah, that's really it.
Sounds good. I love it.
All right. Well, are you ready for a triple dip?
Let's do it. This is a fun one. I always say that every time, but still it's fun.
We kind of don't. I didn't know how to phrase it.
Yeah, we didn't know.
So, kind of with the theme, I'm probably gonna watch M. Night Shyamalan stuff. I've watched a lot of M. Night Shyamalan stuff.
Right.
I'm pretty much always going to watch Tiny Desk stuff. Probably, there's certain things that you're just always going to enjoy.
I will never miss or I will never not watch or never not listen to a ...
I'll watch anything with or by ...
Yeah, so that's our triple dipper.
Yes.
Hopefully set that up okay. Yeah.
Everyone's like, wait, what?
What? You'll get the gist.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. All right. Do you have any honorable mentions?
I do. I have a few honorable mentions. I did the 90-Day franchise.
Ooh.
Because I pretty much there's some that I don't watch because I'm just I don't have time. But for the most part, I'm gonna watch a 90-Day franchise. The Other Way, Before the 90 Days. What else? 90 Day.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
There's 90 Day, Before the 90 Days, and The Other Way.
The Other Way. Okay, I watch all of those. I don't watch. There's a bunch of other stuff on Max, but I don't watch that other. There's a lot.
Right.
Oh, there's one I'm watching. Because this season of it is real. I watched last season. I didn't finish it because it wasn't that good. But this season they're in couples therapy.
Oh, are they're on the
resort,
island?
90-day resort.
Oh, and
the Stacey and Florian. Yes.
Stacey and Florian.
Yes, it's a good one.
Are they gonna make it?
Great. Girl, I don't know. They just started. But girl, why did Stacey was they were doing some kind of thing and she was like, I just want to start over. And Florian was like, what is wrong with you? What? He was so confused. And she was like, girl, I was like, ugh. Stacey and Darcy.
I love them.
Yeah.
Have you seen their latest TikTok where they're at this menu and Darcy's hair is slicked back and her lips are all out. She has this tiny little dress on and she's like,
oh.
And she's trying to get Stacey to do it with her, but like she doesn't really get what's happening. And then they just start pointing and like wiggling together. It is so bizarre. I love them so much. They were so beautiful before.
Yeah.
I don't care if you want enhancements. What do I care?
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, y'all went too far,
I get a lot of
in
stuff.
my opinion.
They suffer from, because even Florian too, the people who get their teeth, when you get new teeth, you don't have to go for the whitest version ever. Like, get a few notches down, get the off-white or something. You ain't got to get the it just looks like that's all I can see is your teeth, and then they're all like square.
Yeah, perfectly square.
All of them. Why do you have like all front teeth? You don't have
Yeah,
no molars or incisors or nothing. You just have all front teeth.
Just straight. Yeah.
Like all chiclets.
They're all teeth and titties.
Yes,
That's
so
all they are
weird.
now.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Teeth and titties.
I mean,
Girl.
if that's the look you're going for,
I'm
then
gonna open me up a med spa called
Just
Teeth and Titties.
teeth
Girl,
and
people would
titties.
come.
They
They'd
would.
be like, what? You come over here.
That's all anybody ever needs.
That's all I need to enhance my life.
All right.
Oh, okay. Any song with Beyonce, y'all know that.
Obviously.
Any what? Oh, any song that goes "Mustard on that beat, ho," or "London on the track," or any song Pharrell or Timberland produced. And I'm gonna say this might be a little controversial because sometimes it's like I don't watch it. I watch it a lot on duty or curiosity. But Tyler Perry, any Tyler Perry. Because I do watch. I usually like maybe not when it first comes out, but after a while I'm like, just watch it, and then I'll be
check
like,
out this Tyler Perry. It's Sunday,
right? And then be like, what the fuck did I just watch? Let me call Leslie, girl. Let me tell you about this shit. You have to watch it though, because it's so ridiculous sometimes. I can't help it.
You just can't.
I just can't. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch this. Let me watch it.
I watched the Saturday Night Live with Tom Hanks, where he's on Jeopardy, Black Jeopardy, and they're talking about Tyler Perry movies, and he's like, I mean, I watched them. I've got a couple of them DVDs down at Walmart. If I can laugh and pray in the same movie, that's a good time. And they're like, that's right, Doug. They're calling him Doug. It's great. That's so funny.
Yes.
Well, surprise, surprise. Tom Hanks is one of my honorable mentions.
How surprising.
And I just love him.
Yes, I know you do.
I very much dislike, what's the Christmas movie with him?
With Tom Hanks?
Yes, the train one.
Yeah, Polar Express. I don't really like, my kids and my mom like that, but
I can't.
Me neither.
I don't like it.
The animation is weird, right?
It's weird. I don't like. And Tom Hanks plays like 6 different people too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like if you look at it, you're like, that is him. He plays like all these different people. But yeah, I don't like the animation.
Yeah.
I feel like the story was sad. Like this train conductor's harassing this girl about her ticket. It don't. What does it bother you if she rides it? She's already on the train.
She's just a baby,
right?
Let that baby ride. What you gonna do? Put her out?
It makes me mad. Like
it's cold as hell out
Christmas.
there, right?
What the hell? So yeah, not a fan.
That's the only one that you're like, But you watched it though.
Once. I even like the ones like Joe versus the Volcano. I loved that movie.
That's a sneaker.
It's good.
Yeah.
I always think about brain clusters with the fluorescent lights, and he makes his like face. It's so funny.
Yes.
I don't know. I just love Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I mean, he's a classic. I told you I had that dream. Girl, y'all had a dream that Tom Hanks passed away. And immediately in my dream, I was like, oh no, I gotta tell Leslie. And then I woke up like, wait. Oh, goodness. And I was more worried about Leslie than anything.
Oh,
I didn't even really care about Rita or Chet or none of them. I was like, Leslie.
Not my friend.
My friend. She's going to be sad for a while.
I still am not quite over Paul Rubens. He's another one of mine. Anything with him in it is so funny. I loved that I got to go see him at the Majestic. They played Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and then he came out and like talked to us afterwards. And he did a balloon solo, and it was like the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my entire life. Aww. I laughed harder than anybody else. And Francis Buxton was downstairs, like in the audience, but I didn't get to see him.
Aww.
But it was fun. Oh, Paul Rubens. I miss
R.I.P.
you.
Oh, yes.
I had Pharrell too.
Okay.
And then I put, because we started it, I do like A24 movies and Bloomhouse movies.
Tell me a few A24 movies.
Midsummer was one, which it's intense.
Okay.
There's a lot of, they're too intense. I don't know if I can handle it anymore.
They're all horror movies, all of them?
They're all a little bit scary.
Or like suspenseful?
Yeah. A24, they did everything everywhere all at once.
I didn't get that
Talk
one.
to Me, Uncut Gems, Midsummer, Lady Bird, Moonlight, Euphoria. They did Beef with the yeah.
But
Heretic.
they're not all scary though.
No, not all scary.
They're just different.
Oh, kooky.
I didn't know everything. I think I tried to watch that. I didn't have to watch it again. Did you ever see Uncut Gems? With Adam Sandler?
I started it. I didn't like his character, so I didn't finish it.
I've heard it was very anxiety.
I was like, yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, like as a mom, like trying to watch those. Skip a Glenn. Don't quite. Sarah.
That's hilarious. Thanks, Skippy Glenn. And then what's a Bloomhouse movie?
Bloomhouse. They have good ones too.
Because I know I've seen Bloomhouse Productions.
The Purge, Get Out.
Oh, those are more scary.
Black Klansman, Whiplash. Whiplash is so good. The drummer one. What's his name? He's so cute.
You told me.
Oh, it's good.
Okay, yeah. With the from he had the one arm?
No.
Oh. I'm like, oh.
No, I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, Bloomhouse movies are good. The Conjuring.
Those are scary.
Yeah, some of them are scary. They did all the Paranormal Activities ones. I loved those movies.
Girl.
I thought that was so fun because I got into it. Like I remember seeing what's the one they where you have to the witch comes, Blair Witch Project.
Ooh.
I saw that in the theater.
Yeah, I saw that in the theater as well.
And I thought it was real.
Yeah.
And then Paranormal Activity, that was so good and suspenseful. I thought that was real at first too, and then I was like, "Oh, it's an actress," and like, sometimes I just get a little.
And then back then we were a little bit more naive to stuff like that.
Right
now we're like, even if we see it on video, we're like, "That was Photoshop."
But it was so good because it was all like surveillance video.
Right.
So like they didn't even. It wasn't even scary. You were just waiting for something scary to happen.
That's
and to me,
that's scary. That's why Blair Witch was so scary because nothing actually really scary really happened.
Exactly.
Oof.
Yeah. Girl. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
I like them. Good job, Leslie.
All right. Do you want me to go first?
Yes, you go ahead first.
All right. My number 3 is Quentin Tarantino.
I almost did that, but I feel like I didn't have enough.
I love Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
I remember getting the Pulp Fiction soundtrack, and it changed my life. It really did. And then, like, I didn't understand the movie for a long time, but I loved the soundtrack. I think I fell in love with Quentin Tarantino's style of music before his movies. And then Death Proof is, like, one of my favorite movies of all times. Shot in Austin.
That's a good one. I like it.
Love it.
Good job.
I think Quentin Tarantino is so cool. Oh, please, I hope nothing weird happens.
He seems like a weird guy, so I just assume.
Yeah, I like just be normal
like,
weird.
He seems, I don't know. Yeah. But no, like his movies are definitely legit.
I love Quentin Tarantino movies.
Right.
But yeah, they do need to come out with the Kill Bill 3. I need to know.
We need to know.
Yeah. I need to know. All right, what's yours?
My number 3 is any Real Housewives franchise. It would have been a little bit higher, but I felt like I had to be honest because for some reason I don't really like the ones overseas. Like there's a Dubai one, there's a Sydney, Australia one, and there's another one that's in Africa. I can't remember what part of Africa. And like I remember starting them, but then
you can't really identify.
I think that's part of the reason because you're like. And then I know, like, the places, like, it's funny that Salt Lake City is so crazy because you're like, Salt Lake City is weird.
The
like,
Mormon?
Yeah, the Mormon. And then the Beverly, everyone has their own identity and you can identify with the city or whatever. Atlanta and New York City.
Yeah. Like, geographically, I understand.
I understand. Yeah, because the city is, like, the a character in the.
Yeah.
So it's just hard for me to get into the overseas ones. But
I can see that.
any of the ones in the good old US of A, I'm down. I watch it. New York City is not the best right now, but I still watch every week. Like,
maybe something good will happen.
yeah, I'm like, y'all probably all are gonna get fired this year, but whatever. Wish you guys the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hope things get better for you.
Yeah, they're rich. We're fine.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, any Real Housewives franchise.
Nice. My number 2 is anything Quincy Jones did. I'm just Quincy Jones.
That's your boy.
I didn't even know it.
Right.
Didn't even know it.
That's a good one.
But yeah, Off the Wall has been playing in this house a lot lately. It's just so good.
Yeah, it is good.
Oh
yeah,
good I love it.
All right.
What's yours?
My number 2 is anytime I see a food with capers.
Oh,
I love capers, and I could just be reading the menu, and if it says, usually it's capers go along with something that I like, so it makes sense.
Right.
But like a piccata, I think piccata might be one of my top favorite. Like a salmon piccata or even a chicken piccata. Ugh. And one time I had my best dish I can remember is I had at Papa Do's, and they had the specials, and it was a halibut piccata. It was so good. It was so buttery, and it was and they've never brought it back since.
Never brought it back.
So good.
My dad does smoked salmon, and he smokes it himself, and then we do bagel thins with cream cheese and capers and like tomato, like a little pico.
Capers just added on there. If you see it, be like, if you're at a bar, like a salad bar or something, you see capers, just bring me some.
Just put them in a bowl.
Just Ramelle,
do you like the big fat ones too, or just the little guys?
It doesn't matter.
When
I'm like,
I went to Italy, we got a caper pizza, but it had caper berries, like the big ass capers on it, and it was good.
I'm sure
it was really good.
I heard on Housewives, one of the husbands, because I want to try caviar. I've never had caviar. And he said to one of the other housewives, he's like, do you like caviar? And she was like, I don't know. And he was like, if you like capers, you'll like caviar. And I was like, oh.
No, I do want it.
Well, I love caviar then.
Yeah. They like pop in your mouth.
Yeah. You said you haven't? Or yeah?
I have.
It was good? You like?
I've had capers? Like roe. I don't know if I've had like, well, it's eggs. It's salmon. It's eggs. Right.
But does it taste like the capers kind of?
Yeah, because it's salty and seed.
Really?
Yeah. I bet capers. Because I've had like roe, like salmon roe, like sushi. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if I've ever had caviar.
Ooh. Should definitely eat some caviar then.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, come on. Okay.
Fancy.
No.
Have you ever had foie gras? That's fancy.
Heard.
It's fatty duck liver.
Yeah, I don't like fatty stuff.
A lot of that stuff I don't like.
All the yeah.
Yeah. Jeff tried to feed me. He fed me foie gras and like cherry jello with whipped cream on top, and I didn't know what it was. Mm-hmm. Imagine eating jello and then getting meat in the inside. I was so mad. I'm still mad.
No way.
Disgusting.
I don't really like duck anyway, and then I don't like the fatty part of anything. I don't know when people, even on a steak, I'm like, I don't want no fat on here. I just don't like that. I don't want
give me a sirloin or a fillet.
Yeah, I'm sorry that's not couth enough, but I don't even like, because in Asian food, they eat a lot of pot belly or pork belly. Mm-hmm. It's just too squishy.
Yeah, I can't. My mouth does not do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but caviar, I think, is different. I think if it's, like, fishy, it's different.
We'll have to make sure we get some good caviar then.
Yes. So, good one. I do like me some capers. Yes. We'll have to try to find a real Italian caper pizza.
Yeah.
Or just go to Italy.
Delicious. Okay.
All right. Number 1?
Yes.
Tiny Desk concert.
You do like me some Tiny Desk, girl.
I do. The Justin Timberlake one is so good. I've listened to I've already listened to the Doechii one like 5 times.
Right.
Not Mystical.
Juvenile?
Juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've listened to the Juvenile one a lot. I listened to Sisters with Voices last night. Shaka Khan has one.
Praise Jesus, Shaka Khan is just...
She's so beautiful. She's
gorgeous and just looking good still.
Oh, I mean, like, always. You have no business.
Like,
the Chapel Run was good
Oh,
one
I
was
haven't seen the Chapel
good.
of Rowan.
She borrowed Betsy Johnson's dress to do her
Oh.
Tiny Desk
Is
concert.
Betsy Johnson still alive?
Yeah.
Girl.
But like, she don't look like it for very much longer, but
You seen her? She looked like, oh no.
yeah, she's real frail. I don't know.
She seems like she'd be
Real frail
How old
older
is she?
ladies.
How old?
She's probably not even that old. She still looks cool though.
Yeah. She always had a cool style. Remember she'd always do the girl, she's 82. Remember I was like she'd always do the splits and stuff. Okay. Well, praise Jesus, Betsy Johnson. I have never bought a Betsy Johnson purse. I always look at them, but I'm always like, no.
No, yeah. I don't think I've ever had one either.
And Mom was like, one day I'm going to get one, but I cannot find one that's just a little bit toned down enough for me.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
But I appreciate them.
Right.
And
maybe like a wallet or a clutch or something.
Right. For some reason, I'm like, she seems like a cool chick, so I want to like buy stuff
I want to
from
support
her.
you, but...
Yes, but yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I need to get like something smaller.
Yeah.
A wallet. Because the person's like, Ramelle, why you got that big old pink bow purse?
It's just lips.
Yes, yeah. That seems not like you.
I wanted to support Betsy Johnson and I panicked.
Like, do you know her? I don't. I don't know.
I don't know. I was in Marshalls. There was no line.
Right.
I don't know.
You're talking about her on the podcast. I don't know.
All right, girl. What's your number one?
My number one is I will never miss anything affiliated with the Addams Family. Not any movie, not any TV show, not any what is going on. Not cartoon. I've seen the cartoons, both of them, one and two. The shows.
The original shows.
What is it? Ramelle, something. They're having a spinoff of Fester. Okay. When let me know when it's on.
Check it out.
I'll watch it.
Pugsley did. What now?
Right. When is Wednesday coming out on Netflix? Because I need to turn Netflix back on by that date. Okay. So.
Addams Family and Addams Family Values,
yes.
I think, were like pivotal in our
oh my God.
like childhood.
For sure. Like some of the best movies.
They're so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like some of the best movies in the world.
Whenever they talk about like TV, like best TV dads and best movie dads, Gomez Addams is should be on there.
Yeah, he really should. The way he loved,
He just loves her,
Morticia,
and he
love
supports
like that.
his kids.
Yes,
and like
he's
whatever.
passionate,
So passionate,
passionate about everything. Like Daddy's not gonna let us do this half-assed,
right?
Yes, and
that's good.
Yes, and the second one was just the camp. I mean,
Deborah.
just great peak humor.
Yeah, we got the camp and Deborah. Deborah's the best.
How did that not get nominated for Best Picture?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are y'all as big of fans of Addams Family Values as us?
I think that most people are.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Because even like MC Hammer, they do what they want to do, say what they want to say, it's how they want to do. I don't know.
I'm like,
Stop and they tell the friend Addams Family.
That was the first one or second one?
Ooh.
I think that was the first one.
Was it?
I think so.
So good.
But just good stuff.
Nice.
I'm excited for the Wednesday to come out.
Yeah,
The new one.
I'll watch it. We'll get it for that.
Yeah, I don't know when I'll let you know. I feel like everything's like 2025. That's the only thing with like shows nowadays. It's like you watch the whole thing and they're like, you can see them season 2 in 2 years.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn.
Yeah, it's a long time.
My dad used to always say stuff like whenever you would tell him something like that and be a long wait, and he'd be like, damn, I'm gonna be dead by then.
No. We'll never know the end.
Right. So that's what I feel like.
How does the Real Housewives end?
Be dead by then. So I feel like with these shows, waiting for Stranger Things and Wednesday. Like, dang.
Yeah, Stranger Things. That one needs to hurry up.
It's the end of 2025. The end, girl.
Millie Bobby Brown is married. Is she gonna be pregnant?
Girl. They're filming. It's just, I don't know. They need to figure out, like, why don't they just, like, keep filming? Why do they have to stop? I know they have to stop because of the writer's strike.
Yeah.
But that wasn't
that was a while ago.
Like, it seems so, I don't know. But just keep filming. Like, they're filming the second Wicked right now. Like, don't stop until it's over.
I remember seeing a preview for Back to the Future Part 3 at the movies, seeing Back to the Future Part 2.
Like, you're just going to have to I'm sorry, pay them enough money to where they can sacrifice a year or two.
Yeah, it's...
And they do pay them enough. Like, it's not like these poor movie stars. I'm like, you guys are fine. Just keep filming the damn shit.
They're going to charge us for more tears. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Right.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, Wednesday will be good.
Yes.
I really like Jenna Ortega.
Yes.
She's a cutie.
Patootie.
I love it. All right, well, anything else?
I don't think
this
so.
Week?
Girl.
All right, well, make sure you guys are following us. I'm Leslie. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and you can watch us on Spotify.
Yes, and check out your girl Ramelle the Realtor on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and Facebook.
Yep. All right. See y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye. Woo, woo, woo.